The day. Welcome each of you and thanks for viewing our product demo. I'm Shashikant, founder CEO of SERP Software Solutions Private Limited, a decade-old IT software projects, products, services company offering total solutions to academic schools and colleges including online remote classes. The company had been established with a clear objective to help our students to improve their standard of education to that of international. Therefore, we have architected our product connecting all the stakeholders of the schools like parents, teachers, management and students to ensure for a better communication. The combined communication helps to develop a student better through an analytical process. 2020 has been filled with a lot of uncertainty for the business establishments due to the corona epidemic. However, it's our duty to make incredible growth and evolution out of the uncertainties as advised by our Prime Minister. And I have never been so excited about the future here at SERP Software, an ERP products company on academic and supply chain management solutions. As we move into the future, we will continue to push forward with new ideas, innovation, improvements and dedication to providing the best customer experience as possible. SERP software products include 1. Management solutions for schools and colleges, the complete ERP. 2. Virtual online classes and also LMS, the learning management solutions. 3. Smart class, both hardware and software. 4. English language labs, also mathematics lab. 5. All supporting products like CCTV, staff attendance and payroll, vehicle and kids tracking solutions, etc. Our approach towards your marathon for a better solution for your institution. I would like to request you. 1. First of all, our approach is being value based. Whenever you see a violation on this point, you have the liberty to reach the SERP management to redress the subject. 2. Willing to take the complete IT infrastructure needs of your institution, whether it is hardware, software, mobile apps, under one roof with single dashboard. 3. Can connect all your school branches through our centralized software, whether it is CBSE, ICSE or state board syllabus. 4. We offer cost-effective solutions matching your budget. 5. We take care of your future software needs and also change requests through timely innovative R&D. 6. Assured customer support 24/7 server uptime. 7. It's our company policy on an assured ROI, return of investments, to ensure the customer satisfaction. Our software has been implemented in several popular schools, colleges, including medical colleges. This vouches the product quality and our services. In fact, we do carry our own unique features whereby we shoulder the responsibility of developing the students better. While looking at the marketing competition, I only say a nano car cannot compete with a Rolls Royce. To prove this statement, we wish to offer a trial period to vouch the product features as seeing is believing. In a nutshell, being the founder of this organization, I wish to guarantee you the following. 1. Please evaluate the various features of our solution before judging the product. 2. Look at the various implementations made at popular places across India. 3. Options to choose either online or offline solutions based on your need and budget. 4. We are ready to implement a customized trial for 15 to 20 days with details of your own school students to evaluate for a wise decision. 5. If you have a problem with the pricing, do let us know. We do have various options to help you. 6. If you find the product being worth, please don't hesitate to recommend to others. 7. Help our vision to bring an international standard of education in our country. I now request you to see the product demo. This would be managed by Ms. Lakshmi, our co-founder.
Hi, this is Lakshmi. First of all, thanks to Sashi to give a wonderful introduction about the product and our company. Now, let me go through the demo of our software. First, we need to give the URL of our applications. Once given the URL, the login page will open. In this login page, we need to give a user ID and password and click on login button. Once login, the dashboard will start. In this dashboard, you can see the favorites for the quick link. Next is the My Diary. You can write anything for remembering purpose. Here is the calendar. Apart from that, here there are two buttons are there. The first button, you can change the password or you can log out. The second button, you can change the branch. In case the school is having more than one branch, the management can see all the branch details through this, but the main branch can see only their details. They cannot see the other branch details. Apart from this, change theme. In case the theme color need to be changed, you can select the color and save button so that it will get it changed. Next, let us go to the main features. Here there are the main features are there. Let us first go through the master. In the master module, there are academic, master setup, bulk uploads, identity card and permissions are there. First, we will go through the academic year. When clicking on the academic year, here you can change as per the school opening and ending date. In all these applications, you will have three buttons: new, modify, inactive. New button, if you want to create anything new, you can use this new button. Whatever is created, you want to change, you can use the modify button. By clicking on the particular and click on the modify button, you can do the modification. In case this is not required, then you can inactive it. See, here we are giving only inactive, we are not deleting anything. So that in the whole software, even if the student data are there, it will not delete it. Even after 3 years, 4 years, the child is coming for collecting of some details, the details will be available. So the database is maintaining in such a way, we are not deleting anything, only inactive the functionalities. Next, let us go to the master setup. In the master setup, there are again different submodules are there. First is the school. When you are purchasing, you will have a new button here. Once you created, the new button will be removed because one school can create only one school details. They cannot create two schools details. But the school is having different branches. The branches can set through the branch. Here, based on the branches requirement, you can even 100 branches are there. All the branches can set under one branch, and each and every branch can see their details. They cannot see the other branch details. At the same time, the admin, the management can see the complete details of each and every school. What is happening, what is the attendance, what is the fee collection, what is the exam data. Everything can be seen by the management people. Next is the stream. Stream is nothing but the school is having different streams like nursery, primary, secondary, senior secondary. This can be created through the stream. Next is the class. The class can be set like this. Suppose nursery is having pre-KG, UKG, LKG, and primary 1st standard to 6th standard, secondary 6th standard to 10th standard, senior secondary 9th and 10th standard. This can be set here. Based on the class, the division will be set. Division is nothing but the sections. How many sections each and every class having, and what is the strength capacity, that is the sitting capacity of the classroom can also be given here. This can be changed based on the requirement, whether it is a less or more. Every year you can change it. Next is the period details. Based on the class, you can set the attendance, whether the attendance need to take period wise or day wise. Then how many periods are there in each and every class can set here. This will be useful to create timetable also, as well as to take the attendance of the children also. Once you click on the new button, you can give the stream, class, attendance types, whether it is a day wise or period wise, then how many periods are there. Then in this, by clicking the plus buttons, what are all the periods, which time it starts, which time it ends, whether it is a period or not. If any break is there, lunch break or tea break, whatever it is, that can be given here, which is not a period. While clicking this will be useful again to create timetable. Once this timetable created, then you can, once you created this period, you can save button. Next is the specialization. Specialization is for the 11th and 12th standard. Basically in 11th only the students opt whether they want to go for a art group or science group. So based on which this can be created. Based on this, next we can go to the subject. Each and every class will have a different subjects. The subjects can be created here. Next is the subject syllabus. The subject syllabus is available whether it is in Word format or it is in Excel format or JPEG format, whatever it is. You can choose the file. You can select wherever it is saving and upload it. This can be downloaded by the parents as well as the teachers. Next is the practical. In case any practical classes are there, that practical can also be taken here. This practical, whether it is there. Like that for the practical, the syllabus is also there. The syllabus can also be seen by the teachers and parents. Next is the notification setting. Whether to send email or SMS can set through this. The red one is before setting that. After setting, it will change into green color. Some of the modules given here, whether it is SMS or mail, can be selected by the client. Based on the selection only, the modules will go whether SMS or email here. Next is the religion. What are all the religions are available can create here. Next is the caste. Based on the religion, caste can set. Next is the caste category. We can set the caste category based on this. Next is the parent occupation. Most of the schools require parent occupation and then salary also. So we can create the parent occupation and give, if required, that can also be given. Next is the fee concession. Normally schools will give concessions to the parents for different categories. This can be set here, based on which while collecting the fees, the fee concession will reflect. While clicking on new button, you will have this. Here you can give the concession name, whatever it is, we can give it. Whether the concession want to give full concession, partial concession or term wise concession. And again, whether this will be percentage wise or amount wise. This can be set and click on save button so that the fee concession master will be set up. Next is the staff department. What are all the departments the school is having, that can be set for the staff. So that while creating the staff, this department will help. The same way, there is a designation of the staff is also there, which can also set here. Next is the staff shift master. Basically, this will come from biometric system. When the attendance happening through the biometric system, if the staff is coming late, so you can set it how many late coming can be given to them, and after that whether to deduct a salary or leave can be set here. Suppose for example here we need to give the what is the shift name. Then if the school is starting at 8 o'clock, then you can give up to 8:10 is the grace period. Means 10 minutes grace period can be given. This 10 minutes grace period, how many days we can give, how many times? That is 3 excuses, 4 excuses, 5. It depends upon the school. How many excuses? After this, whether they need to deduct the salary or leave or 0.5 days, 1 day, 2 days, how much they want to deduct. That can also be set here. The same way the school end time. Suppose the school is ending at 4 o'clock. They can give the permission up to 3:55 or 3:50. So same, 2 permission, 3 permission can be given. The number of excuses, 1 or 2, then what to be deducted. So once you set and save, this impact will come when the attendance is coming from the biometric system, and the same will take it into the salary also. So that if the biometric system is installed, then this can be helpful to get the attendance of the teachers, as well as how many days the teachers are coming late or going early. This can be managed by the school also. Next is the room setup. This room setup will help to create a hall ticket for the children, for them to write the examination, which class they are going to write the examination. These details will be available in the hall ticket. For this purpose, the rooms, how many rooms are available in the school, out of which how many are occupied by the principal or the class teachers or the library and all, and what are all the classes are available for the students' classroom, that can be set in this. While clicking on the not set, you can give here how many rooms are there. In that, how many rooms are the management room, staff room, how many really are classrooms. These classrooms only is applicable for writing the examination. That time this will show the classrooms. From there, which class student is going to write the examination, which classroom. When this will be given, this will impact in the hall ticket preparation, so the students will not have problem to go to their room to write the examination. Next is the bank master. This bank master is for the purpose of teachers' salary. If it is going through the bank, we can set it. So in what are all the banks, the school is having a bank account. Next is the branch details, then IFSC code, all the details about that particular bank, that can also be set here. Next is the holiday details. Basically, the holiday details are required for the attendance purpose of the staffs, because if the holiday is not given, if the attendance is happening through the biometric system, naturally it will show as absent. Holidays are paid holidays. If it is absent, then salary will be deducted. So we need to set the holidays here. What are all the basic holidays are available in the schools? This can be set here. Next, apart from that, we are having the bulk uploads also. This bulk uploads we can do for stream, class, division, specialization, subject, parent, occupation, religion, caste category, and holidays. Here, while there are 3 things are there. One is the download instructions. The instructions will be given here, so that people can go through the instruction for filling the forms. When click on the download template, the template will be available here. This template can be seen, and they can give the branches. Then what are all the classes are available, that can be given. Everywhere this is available, this can be downloaded. Once downloaded and fill the data, you can save it, then choose the file, select the location where you have saved the file, and upload it. So that even if it is having more than 100 files, you can upload it by the Excel file at a stretch itself, so that the Excel file is given everywhere. You can use it this for that purpose. Next is the identity card. The student and staff ID card can be designed on their own by the schools, and if they have the color printer, they can take a printout, laminate and give it to the students and staff. which will be the cost effective for the schools. Basic design has been given by us, which can be changed by them based on the requirement. When clicking on the ID card, which stream they want to select, you can select the ID card. Here the basic design has been given, which can be changed. If you want to right click here, when the plus mark is coming, there are so many things you can change it. So these things can be changed based on the requirement. Suppose the background color want to be changed. Whatever the background you want to have it, you can, whatever you are having in your system, which can be changed here. Once you have done everything, and you can save it by clicking here. And this ID card can be taken front and back, as well as it will be vertical as well as the horizontal. Whatever is required by the school can be done by them. Once the ID card is designed, everything is fine, then the ID card can be print. Here you can select the students. Here I have selected 2 students whose photograph is there, and click on the print button. When clicking on the print button, you will have the school class detail, all the details, admission number, their parents detail, everything will be available here. Once this is available, this can be print either in card printing. If the card printer machine is there, 1 by 1 printing can be done. If A3 size printer is there, you can print 23 photos in one sheet, and A4 size 9 photos in one sheet you can select. You can do it. Click on whatever you want to print and click on the print button. When clicking on the print button, it will come like this. You can select it. Once selected and print, then this will go for the printer. Either you can save as a PDF file and send it for the printing outside. Else, you can select the printer, whatever printer you are having. That printer attached with your computer, select the printer and click on save or click on the print button, so that it will start printing the ID card. This will be cheap and cost effective also for the school for getting the ID card. Next submenu is permission. In this we can create a role, we can assign whatever the permissions given, that can only be seen by the people. Next is the password can be maintained and the user settings. While clicking the new button, you can create a role, whatever roles you want created. Give the role name and descriptions if you want, you can give it. If they are super admin, click on super admin. Or normal user, don't want to click that, and click on the save button. Next is the assign permissions. Here you need to select the role, which role, and you can select the whatever permissions you want to give. That permissions can be set based on the role you are selecting. Once this is selected and click on the save button, you will have the reconfirmations whether all the access to be given or only few access. Suppose you don't want to give modify, you don't want to give remove, you don't want to give download, whatever you don't want to give, which can be given, and once again you save it, so that the particular person log in with their user ID password, they can only see the permissions given from here. Next is the password maintenance. Password can be maintained for each and every employee here. Basically, while creating their user ID itself, password will be there. In case the password need to be changed or they forget the password, this can be used for rectifying the password. Next is the user settings. Users can set here based on the roles user, whether the users initially we are giving only super admin, then it up to this management to give n number of access by giving the user details. This user can be created at the time of registration of the staff. In case it has not done, from here you can create it, what is their role, what are all the permissions you want to give to them. While clicking on the new button, you will have the next dialog box. You need to give a username. This is the school name. Here you need to give the username, whether the name, whatever you want to give, and what is the password you want to provide them. The password can be given, their mobile number, whether they are accountant, admin, whatever it is, their role need to be select. Then the branch need to be select. Then their email is there, then that email need to be given. Once given all the details, save button. So that whenever the particular employee log in with their user ID password, they will have the permission to access only that assigned permission given to them. Then only they can see the details. So this is must to give the permissions to the staff based on the requirement by the management. Next, let us go through the admission module. In the admission module, the dashboard is showing how many candidates are applied and how many cancelled, how many approved. Here the whatever the color is given, based on which it will show the percentage of that. While clicking on the registration button, the next screen will show that what are all the things are available here. That is, first is the registration, approved, rejected, cancelled, submitted and processed. In the registration, whenever the parents are approaching the school for the admission of the children, the details of the child need to be taken here. Either click by new button or upload, Excel upload of the candidates can also be filled and upload it. When click on new button, you can give the details, basic details about the child and click on the save button. Once this has been saved, it will be in the registrations. When the child is taken by the school, the message will go to the parents based on the notification setup given, whether the email or SMS. Once click on this, the next button will show that whether to approve it or reject it. If you are approving it, then it will ask for the what is the reason for selection. When you are selecting the candidate profile from registration, move to approve. Whenever this approval is happening, the parents will be receiving either email or SMS based on the notification. If it is email, in that email, the parents will have a user ID, password and URL to fill the details of the child and submit online itself. If it is an SMS, the parents have to come to the school to complete the formalities. And you can either reject or approve it. Once the approved will be coming into the approved and rejected will be going to the rejected. Then approved one happen, but the parents are not conducting, that will be taken into the cancelled. The difference between rejected and cancelled means rejected one will not be taken care again. The cancelled one, if suppose after all the selection is over, still some vacancies are there, the parents can be contacted by the management. Maybe somebody can come back also for the admissions. Once the form submitted by the parents, it will go to the submitted. Once it is submitted and the payment made, the same is processed. In the meantime, the mail will come to the parents like this with the demo ID and the user ID and password. The parents can log in with this using the user ID password for fill the form and to submit. Once the same is submitted, it will be showing here in the submitted. Once the payment is made and processed for the student registration, this will go as a processed. This is the complete process for the admission management. Next module is student module. When you are clicking on the student, the dashboard will show the student strength progress, total how much students are there, that attendance of today's, and each class wise strength can be seen in the dashboard. While clicking on the registration, you will have the next scene. Here there is a new button. You can click on the new button to add the registration of the new children. While clicking on the new button, the next screen will show admission form as well as the normal. In case the registration is coming from the admission, then you can click on the admission button, you can select the candidate and OK. The parents, whatever the details filled in that, those details will be there. Rest of the details only need to be filled by the school. Or otherwise, normal registration is happening, then they can go for the registration by clicking the new button. Here, the details of the child can be given. In the first phase, there are 4 phases are there. The first is the student registration phase. Here automatically what is the last admission number will show, so that you can use the next admission number. You can fill all the details. Next is the personal information of the child, including their medical history or physically challenged, or what are all the allergies the child is having, what are all the precautions to be taken. All these things can be taken from the child part. Next is the parent information. The parent information, if the sibling is already studying, just giving the sibling name, the details will be shown as automatically. If the sibling is not studying, then the father detail, mother details, and then guardian details need to be filled, and the primary person to be selected, address to be given. Once this is over, if the certificates need to be uploaded, then there are birth certificate, transfer certificate can be scanned and uploaded. Apart from that, any other document collecting from the students, you can add another 5 attachments here. Once you filled all the details, you can click save, so that the registration of the student will be completed. Next is the photo sheet. Photo sheet is nothing, each and every class collecting the student's photograph. When we are uploading it, it will show the details of the student's photographs with their admission number and the name. From this we can understand that who are all not given the photographs, so that we can collect the photographs from them and upload it. Next is the attendance. Next we can go through the student search. When clicking on the student search, you can search the student whether through the alphabetical number or general wise or admission number wise or house wise. Suppose if I am clicking on admission number wise, it will show like this. So the search can be given for any class, anywhere. There is a difference between registration and searches. Search, you can see all the students who is promoted from previous year to next year. But registration will show only the registration of the new students of that particular year only. By selecting the academic year, you can see the students registered in that particular year. Here students promoted to that particular year from the previous year. That is the difference between the registration and student search. Next is the attendance. The attendance of the students can be given day-wise attendance as well as the month-wise attendance. And based on the period setup you set, whether you want the period-wise attendance or only the day attendance. First we will go through the day attendance. Clicking on the class section, it will show by default present for all the students. Here you can select in case you want male-wise or female-wise also can be selected. By default it will show present. If any one student is absent, you can make it absent and you can give the remarks also. Then you can click the save button, so that the day-wise attendance will be given here. Next is the month-wise attendance. When you click on the month-wise attendance, it will show in case they want to give the attendance for 1 week together or 10 days together, whatever it is. While clicking on the present, it will show the days. You can select. Then in case absent, you can select. If leave is there, you can select. Then you can save it for particular student or for all the students. You can give it like this. Then you can save. When you are save and SMS, the SMS will go to the parents. When you are clicking on the save, it is only saving, no SMS will go to the parents as far as month attendance is concerned. Day attendance is concerned, whenever the attendance is happening, automatically attendance details will go to the parents in the parent app. Next is generate roll number. Normally the generation of the roll number will be happen in the schools, depends upon the classes, depends upon the value and all. Here you can select it. The initial value can be given. For example, I had given 500 and I am selecting here the condition also need to be given. Whether you want that roll number to be admission number wise, name wise or gender wise. Here I had given admission number wise, and whether it is ascending order or descending order need to be selected. Once this has been done, you can click on the generate button. See here, it is admission number wise, the number is created. In case already the registration number is there, that number can also be given in the new roll number. That is also possible. By that way you can create the roles also. Next is the house setting. Normally school will have 4 colors or 4 names as a house name for the group discussion or group activities and all. This can be created. First we need to create a house setting. Then we can set the generate house. When clicking on the generate house, normally basically it will be in red color. While clicking on the not set, then it will open the next screen having the class and all the details. You have to select the class, section and everything, and automatically it will create. See, for example, here 4th standard I am taking. Once you click on that, it will show all the students' details here. I want name wise, already given name wise. Generate house. See, red, yellow, green, pink, red, yellow, green, pink, like that it will come. So that you can see that red group will be separate, yellow group will be separate, green group will be separate, pink group will be separate. That is the generating of the house. Next we are going to see MIS report of the students. This MIS report will give the complete details about the child. Click on any child. You can see the student details, then parents' contact details, which class the child is studying, then the fee details, then attendance, appraisal, exam details. All these details can see about the child. Next is the student's promotion. Students' bulk promotion can be done from one class to other. Click on the new button. While clicking on the new button, the next screen will show you. You have to select the class, division. By default it will be promoted. In case you want to demote any child, you can demote. Then the class, the next class, the child division you want to change, you can change the division. Once you have done this, you can save, so that the bulk promotion will happen. Next is the analytical performance master. Analytical performance master is one which is very important to analyze the students. Basically, in the parents teachers meeting, teachers are discussing about the analytical performance of the child, which can be given to the parents either weekly or monthly or once in 15 days, whatever way the school want, about the child, all the things. Here we had given some of the details. We can create it whatever you want, you can create it by clicking the new. Once this is created, you can go to the students actions analytical performance. In analytical performance, this will show the children's name. Click on the children name. When you are clicking the children name, it will come next screen. In this, the teachers, whomever is taking the classes, the teacher can select and she can give her comment also. And here there are excellent, very good, good, average, neat cases. So based on this, the teachers can give the comment about the child. Suppose anywhere in the studies the child need care, the management and teachers can take more care about this child, giving special classes and other things. and in next 15 days we can take care of the child and see whether the child is coming from neat care to average, average to good, good to very good, very good to excellent. This will be a process. When we are doing it, it will be easy for the parents as well as the teachers to understand about the child capability and bring them up. For that purpose, this analytical performance will be really helpful for the parents as well as the teachers to bring up the child from neat care to excellent mode within a short period of timing. Next, in student action, you are having disciplinary action, student appraisal and student withheld. If anything is there, you can give the details which can be seen by the parents also through their ads. Next is the certificates. In the certificates, there are two type of certificates given. One is general certificate, another one is transfer certificate. General certificates we can provide age certificate, bona fide certificate, character and conduct certificate. Select the class, select the section, select the students and select the certificate so that you can have the details of the certificates which can be issued to the students. Next is the transfer certificates. Transfer certificate, again select the class, select the division, then you can click on the student and click on generate certificate. Next screen will ask you some of the details, that is these details can be given. Once given and save, and you can generate the certificate. Once this certificate is generated, it will show as a TC generated. Once it is generated, you can click and download it, which will be coming in PDF format. The certificate will come like this. Next is the bulk uploads. In this bulk uploads, you can student Excel's upload can be done, student admission number Excel file can be done, and photos can also be uploaded. Photo uploaded, normally we are saving the photos with the admission number to synchronize the photos with the student name. Once we save like that, then you can upload it. Here you can upload n number of files together, so that it will be easy to enter that, either it is a student registration or it is a photo. It will be easy to upload through the Excel upload file. Next we are going to see the fee module. In the fee module, the dashboard will show the fee setup details, transaction, everyday's transaction, then the fee collections, then the fee concession details. First is the fee setup. First we need to set the fees by clicking the new. Fee types already given. In this, what are all the fee names can be given. If anything is not available, which can be taken in the miscellaneous fees also. Once we set the fees, next is the term setup. How the school is collecting the fees. This can be set here, whether term wise or monthly wise, or once in a year or twice in a year, whatever it is way, the schools, as per the norms of the schools, the term can be set. Next is the class fee setup. Each and every class is having a different type of fees. So this can be set here. Once set, it will be in the green color. Before setting, it will be in the red color. When click on this, the next screen will show the fee details. It is the term wise you can set. Whatever the fee is applicable, there you can click it and set it. And whatever the fees is not applicable, that will be in the grey color. Once you click on this, it will become editable. So for all the terms, we need to set the fees here like this. How many terms we are giving, based on which what are all the fees for that particular term is applicable, that all need to be set here. Next is the fine configuration. Some of the schools are collecting the fine in case the payment is not made in time, either term wise or month wise. We need to select how to collect the fine and whether it is applicable or not we need to give. Each and every class, what is the term, what is the due date, after due date, if the amount is not paid, then what is the fine amount, this can be set and saved. Next is the fee concession and request cancel. So this is like that, we have seen in the master, we created the fee concession master. That can be applicable here. We need to select the class section and the student name. Once selected, we need to click it here, new button. When the new button clicked, you need to, which concession we need to give. Suppose we want to give the sibling. Then select the sibling. Then concession percentage, whether 10%, 15%, whatever it is, and save. So this will be saved for the concession. Next, fee concession details will show you the details of the concession given to the students, each and every class wise. You can see the class wise, the concession details for the students. It will be coming like this. You can see that. Next, see here, this is fee concession details for how many students, what are all the concessions given. This can be seen here. Next is fee collection. Click on the fee collection button, select the class, select the division. Initially it will show not paid in the red color. If any pending payment is there after paying some amount, it will be in the blue color. If totally paid, then it will show as a green color, paid. So you can select the candidate whomever is making the payment. Once selected and not paid, the next screen will show you the payment details of the child. You can select the month and click on the pay now. If they are making the payment for through 2 months, that also is possible. Whatever they are making the payment, that you can select it and click pay now button. The next screen will show you the details about the payment collection. If any manual entry is there, you can give the manual details also, that receipt number, date. If it is not directly making, then this will go. Suppose 1,500 is the total amount if they are paying only 10,000. So 7,000 instead of 8,500 they are making 7,000. You can mention like this. Then the payment mode will be cash, check, card, card plus cash, DD online. Cash normally you can take it. If check means you need to give a bank name, check number and check date. If it is card, then card transaction number and bank name to be given. Card plus cash, some amount by card, some amount by cash also can be made. Then DD payment can also be made. Online payment, if parents are making, the transaction ID and the bank name to be given when the payment made, then this can be given for having a receipt. So once this is over, I am giving only this. After that we can give the discount either by cash or by amount also. Here I have given percentage of 10% discount, 700 rupees discount given. The opening balance 10,000 they are not paying, so make it 0. Total pay is 7,000. So in case they are making some amount, extra, then the extra amount can be taken here. Pay and SMS, the SMS will go to the parents after making the payment. Only click on the payments, no SMS, only the payment collection will be taken. Once paid is over, then payment history will be there. From that payment history, you can take a printout of the receipt. Here this is the payment history. You can click on that. There are two type of prints. One is print, normal print it will happen. Detailed print, it will give the what are all the fees collected, the detail will be there. You can have all the things. Then student and school copy, 2 copies will come print out. Student copy means only 1 copy for giving to the students. It can be taken by any printer attached along with your application. Next is the fee cancellation. Fee cancellation can be done only by the management people. In case the payment collection people made some mistakes, knowingly or unknowingly, they don't have the permission to correct it. Only they have to bring this notice to the management or the principal. Then principal can click on this new, and if the student name or admission number known, you can give it. Otherwise, you can select it, and which payment want to be cancelled, that can also select it. Then you can give the what is the reason. Then cancel free when you are clicking. Then this will get it cancelled. Next is the expenditure. Like we are maintaining the cash book, income is the fees whatever we are collecting. Expenditure, daily expenditure can be maintained here. If the bill, through bill we are getting or cash we are making, whom we make the payment, we can give the name and which date the payment is made, today's date. Then payment mode, whether it is a cash or check, we can give it. Then when clicking on the plus button, you can give the narration amount, then it will be shown here. Then you can save this. The opening balance also can be maintained for the students of the previous years. Basically, when the student promotion happen, the opening balance, where the closing balance will be taken as the opening balance in the next year. In case the software is purchased now only and you are having a closing balance, this can be taken here one by one. Then you can save the save button. Next we are going to see the exam module. In the exam module dashboard, it will show the grade details, upcoming exam details, result status and scheduled examination details. Next, how to set the grade. It depends upon whether it is a CBSE board or state board. The grade can be set like this. By clicking the new button, you can set the grade like this. If the school is having assessment, then assessment can also be set like this. Whether it is a slip test, whatever it is, it can be given by clicking the new button. Next is the activities. Activities also, what are all the activities the school is having, for which class it is having, these details can be set here. Next is the exam settings. Exam settings, it will show like this. First we need to click on the new button. While clicking that, you can select the examination, whether it is a formative examination or summative examination, SA2. Then you click the save button. Once you set it, it will show that exam settings will show like that, what are all the examination and all. Next is the exam allotment. The exam allotment will show like this. When you are clicking on the new button, you can select the what is the examination, what is the exam, then exam name, FA1, FA2, whatever it is. Whether if you want to examination is for all the classes, you can click on Ctrl A to select all the classes, or particular classes only examination need to be set. Then you can set which date the examination is starting, up to which date the examination will be there. This can be set. Then whether assessment is there or activities is there, this can also be given. Once given all the details, we can save the file. Once we save the file, it will be showing like this. The dashboard will show like this. In that, you can see the if the timetable set, it will be set. If the hall allotted, then it will show that. If the result declared, it will be green color. If it is not declared, it is in red color. Room setup will also show like this. So what are all the rooms available? 3rd A, 3rd B section. What is the classroom? These are all the classrooms available. That can be selected, so that this will show in the hall ticket also. Once set everything, we can save this file for the exam allotment purpose. Next we are going to see report card setup. In the report card setup, when you click on this, the first it will show as a pending. Once the status change, it will go to the green and set. When clicking on this, the next screen will show all the classes. For which class you want to set the report card, select the class. Once selected, here it will be two type of format type will be there. One is format 1 and format 2. Let us go through the format 1 first. It will have the FA exam, essay exam, first midterm, first terminal, second midterm, second terminal, third midterm, third terminal. So you can select here FA1, what is the model exam, then essay means SA1 examination, whatever we given in the exam allotment, the same we need to take here. Okay, once this has been done, you can save it. Next is the format 2. Format 2 will have every month, if the school is having an examination, then after 3 months they are having the quarterly examination. This format 2 of the report card setup can be taken. Here you can select what is the model exam name and what is the model exam 1, model exam 2, model exam 3. Then you will have a SA1 quarterly examination. Then like that October, November, then half yearly, Jan, Feb, then yearly examination. So there are 2 type of examination report card setup can be set here. Next we can see the exam timetable. In the exam timetable, when you click on this, initially it shows not set. When click on this not set, you will have the next scheme of all the classes showing, out of which you can select the class for which the exam timetable need to set. The next button will show what are all the exams are there and which examination you want to create a timetable. You can select the, suppose we are going to have a model examination, click on not set. The next screen will show completely about that examination, what are all the subjects are there, what is the exam date, what is the start time, what is the end time. If the same is applicable for all the division, you can click on the all the division button. Then you can give the select the date. It is from 8 to 22nd we are given. So you can give the time. Suppose the examination starting in the morning 10 o'clock. You can set the timing at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So next examination on the same day or the next day. Examination next same day. By 2 o'clock the next examination starting 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So like that, each and every examination, what is the examination date, what time it starts, what time it ends. The complete details of all the examination need to be given. Once all the details fill, you can click on the save button so that the exam timetable will be created. Once the timetable created, the same will go to the parent app so that parent can see the exam timetable immediately when you click on the save button. You don't want to send separately for this, so you can take it from here itself. Exam over, the marks need to be entered. The marks can be entered either student wise or subject wise. Student wise marks can be entered by the class teacher collecting all the marks from all the teachers, or the admin can do it. Subject wise marks can be given by the subject teachers. First let us go through the student wise details. Click on the student wise marks details. When clicking on the not set button, you will have the complete class details. The which class you want to have a marks, you can select the pending. When you are selecting, the next screen will show the sections. Which section you want to give the marks. You can select, click on this. The next screen will show all the students' name. You can select one by one student and enter all the marks. Clicking on the pending button, you will have the next button. So here it will show that all the subject, and here whether the child present for the examination or not, that can also be given. What is the maximum marks the test has been given? Suppose 40 marks given, the child code 25, and like that for each and every examination the marks need to be set. What is the maximum marks? What is the small marks, scored marks? Once this has been done, you can save it. This need to do student wise. Next is the subject wise marks. The same process we need to follow, but instead of student, here it will show the subjects. When clicking on the subject name, next it will show the complete student's name for that particular subject. This can be entered by the subject teachers. She can give again attendance, what is the maximum marks, what is the scored marks. Once each and every class teacher given this marks, then the report card can be set by the class teacher and the report card can be taken from the reports. This is the format for taking the exam marks. Then Excel upload files also available for the marks entry, which will be very easy. Click on upload students mark. The instructions will be there. Follow the instructions, download the format, fill the details, save the file and upload it, so that at a time you can enter all the marks. This can be done by the class teachers also, as well as the subject teachers also. Both can give these marks following the same procedure. Next is the online test question setup. This online test question setup can be taken either in the classroom itself or after the classroom itself. The students must have either PC or mobile or tab or laptop, whatever they are having. From that they can give the examination. The examination time can be predefined, so that the students, once the teacher set the examination test paper, then the students will get an alert, and the student can online only that timing given on the server timing. They cannot either log in before, they cannot log in. Only if it is 5 o'clock given, exact 5 o'clock only, the student can log in and give the examination. In 5 to 6 timing given, exact 6 o'clock the exam will get it closed. Now let us see how the examination online question paper to set. Click on the new button. When clicking on the new button, you can select the class, you can select the teacher, you can select the subject, you can select the division. Then you can give the question. Suppose questions are something I am giving. We can give 3 type of questions. One is true or false, multi-choice or descriptive. First I am selecting true or false. Naturally it will be single answer only. We can give whether the answer is true or false. If it is false, then I can give the marks also too. Next question I am giving, and again whether if I am selecting the multiple choice, whether the single answer or multiple answer. If multiple answer means you can give the answer A, B, C, D, E. Suppose A and E is the right answer, you can select it and the marks can be given. Third option is this will be descriptive type. Here there won't be anything multi-choice or anything, only the marks will be given for that, so that the student can give the descriptive the test result. Once you set everything, you can save. Like this, each and every subject teacher can have n number of questions. The questions can be either do one by one, or in the bulk uploads, there is a upload online test questions are there. There also in the file they can upload, they can write all the questions and upload it. Both the way they can do it. Once this has been done, once it is saved, next is the online test setup. It will show here like this. You need to click the new button first for creating examination. You can give the test name, whatever is the test name, and what date you want to give the test. Suppose 14th I want to give the test. What time you want to give. Suppose at 8 o'clock night I want to give the test, and it will complete by 10 o'clock. And which class you want to give the examination, that can also select it. Whether the result need to be given or not, or that also can be selected given. Once you set everything, click the save button. Once this is saved, then it will show the details like this. Then you need to set the question paper. Select it and select the question paper. Here all the questions will show is created by the teachers. You can select all the questions or only few questions you want to select. Select it. Once select the questions and save. Once saved, then it will ask for whether to send SMS email. When you click on SMS email, by clicking this on SMS email, the message will go to the registered mobile number or the mail ID, the URL, the login ID, password of the child to enter for the test. so that if it is given at 8 o'clock, they can log in at 8 o'clock and give the test. Apart from that, bulk uploads for the question banks can be done, and the students' marks can also be uploaded. Next, we are going to see the transport module. While clicking on the transport module, the dashboard will see giving all the details about the term-wise transport fee and transport category, driver details and insurance details. Next, we can set the stage master. Stage master is nothing but what are all the places the bus is stopping and taking the children. So that places are showing as a stages here, and the amount for the stages can also be given here. Next is the stage-wise amount setup. In this, in case if any stage, the amount need to be changed, you can change it here and save it, so that once you set the stage master along with the amount, if the amount need to be changed, which can be set it from here. Next is the route master. Route master will show that what are all the routes the bus is covering. Suppose the bus is having, the school is having 5 buses. Each and every bus will have the different location, starting place, and end place will be the school location. So we can give the route name, then you can start what time the bus start from the place and what time it reaches the school. This can give. Once we give it, this particular route number, 5 number bus, what are all the stages it is stopping, that can also be given here. Once you said OK, so the stages will show that, then you can save it. Once you are saving that, the route master will show here. If the vehicle is mapped with that route, then it will show that set, otherwise it will show not set. Next is the transport category. The school is having what are all the transport they are having, whether they are having bus, van, jeep, whatever category they are having, that can be taken care here. Next is the driver master. The complete details about the driver can be taken here. All the details about the driver. Once you have taken all the details and save, then the dashboard will show the transfer, that driver details in this way. Next is the vehicle master. Again, in vehicle master, we can give the vehicle name, whether it is a Matador or whatever it is, Mercedes, whatever it is, we can give. What is the registration number, vehicle type, all these details we can give us. Once we give all these details, the insurance and other details next we can give. Which company insurance taken and which date taken, what is the expiry date, permit validity date, fitness experience, and insurance also can be uploaded along with us. Next is the owner details. Sometimes the school is school using the buses from the contractors. So the contractor detail also you can have it, complete details about him, and the contract from when to when, the period also you can have it. Next is the route mapping, which route the bus is coming, how it is going, all the details it will show. Next is the driver mapping, which driver is running this vehicle, his detail will come here. Once you give all the details, you can click on the save buttons. When you are clicking on the save button, next screen will show the vehicle master complete details. This is all about the vehicle, the transport module. Next is transport fee setup. First we need to set the transport terms. That is how the school is going to collect the payment, whether it is the month-wise or once in a term, 3 months or once in 6 months. That need to be set as we are setting in the fee. See, we are giving the fee collection separately for fee setup and here. It is because of that sometimes the school is using the contract buses and they want to maintain the different account for the transport fee collection. So that we are giving this details separately here instead of giving in the fee. In case the school is having their own bus, the transport fee can also be collected from the from fee itself. So the transport terms can be set here first. Next is the transport required cancel also can be done from here. That is what are all the students want to use the bus, that can be set. When clicking on the student details, it will show the student details. Then you can select the transport, whether they want to come by bus or van, then where they want to get into the bus, and which stage they want to get it into that, and what is the amount per month, and what are all the stages you want to add. You can add that thing. Once you have done it, you can save it, so that it will show that how many students has taken the facility of transport. This can be seen from here. Next is the fee concession. In case school want to give concession on the transport fee also, this can be given. Once you click on the student name, it will show that term wise. So what is the amount you want to give the deduction? So only for one term, or for all the term you want to give, whatever you want to give. Once you give it, you can save it also from here. Next is the fee collection master. Same like the fee collection, we can show the fee collection here also. Click on the student name. Once click on it, it will show that whether it is paid or not. If it is not paid, click on this. Click on pay now. Select it. If it is a cash or anything, take it. If any after that also any discount to be given, discount can be given. Extra amount collected, extra amount can be also. When click on the pay, then not paid will become paid. Next is the uploads. Stages, drivers, vehicle and student upload details can be done through the uploads through the Excel file. Like others, here also instructions are there. You can download the instruction, go through that and download the template, fill the details, save it in your system, then choose that file and upload it. So that whatever uploads you want to do in the Excel format, this can be used here. Next is the tracking. Vehicle tracking can also be possible if the GPS is installed in your vehicle. Then the tracking can also be done through our application itself. The dashboard will show what are all the vehicles running, what is ideal, what is stopped, what is inactive. All this detail it will show here. Then the tracking details can see here. The complete details about the bus tracking. All these details can be seen here. This is also available along with our application. Next we are going to see the library module. In the library module, the dashboard will show the subscriber details, whether how many students subscribed, how many staff subscribed, other staffs, how many subscribed, these details. Then the transactions details, then reports if anything is there, that will also show there. Next is the library location. If the school is having different locations for the library, that can be set here. Next is the category type. Next is the library items. What are all the library items are available, whether it is a books, magazine, newspaper, whatever it is, that can be set here. Next is the category type. Whether the books are fiction or non-fiction or anything else, whatever the name you want to give for the category, that can be set here. Then for this category, we have given two categories, subcategory type 1. In case the fiction is having different drama, novel like this, non-fiction is having biography, essay like this, this can be set. After this also, in case which language it is having, that can be get it into the subcategory 1 also. Suppose this book is having English language, this is having Tamil language, whatever is the language it is having, that can also be set here. Next is the publishers. Who are all the publishers details and their phone number details can be have it. Once you have done it, the dashboard will show their details like this. Same like that, you are having the supplier details, you can have all the details filled. Once you filled and saved, it will show the details like this. Next is the language. What are all the language you are having the buses, the books, that can also be seen here. Next is the library. In the library, you can have the stock entry. What are all the books, the stocks are there, that can be entered with all the details here. Once it is entered, the stock will show, entry will show like this. Next is the stock statement. You can see the statement, how much books are there, how much issued, what is the balance books. This details can be seen from here. Then you can search the book also, whether author wise or accession number wise, publisher wise, supplier, whatever way you want to set, you can set here. Next is the subscribers. Who are all interested to subscribe for this library, those details can be having here. Next is the issued statement. How many books issued, that detail can see. Next is the return details. Return details also can like this. Then reservations. If anybody reserving the books, whether it is the teachers or the students, the book's demand is that they can book the book for the reservation from date to date, so that this will not be issued to other anybody else. This can also be done here, so that the complete library can be maintained from here to get all the details about the library. Next we are going to see the staff module. When you are clicking in the staff module, the dashboard will show how many staff is there in the school, who are all absent, who are all present today, then absentee list, and the timetable details will show here. Next is the staff registration. The staff details you can have it, what is the staff ID, first name, last name, all the details. Then the personal details about the staff, then the family details about the staff, we can have it. Once you filled all the details and click on save button, the dashboard will show the complete details about the staff. This can be done by Excel upload also, like wherever we are doing the Excel upload. Here also you can download the format, fill the details, and at a time you can upload all the teachers' details through this. Next is the staff attendance. The staff attendance can be done two ways. One is biometric attendance. If it is biometric attendance, whenever the punching is happening, automatically the attendance will take. In case you are not using biometric attendance, you are using the manual attendance, then you can click on the date. Automatically it will show present for all the teachers. If any one of teachers are absent, you can select them and say they are absent. I am saying that 2 teachers are absent, and click on save button, so that the absent list will be you can save this, and reason also need to be given. Once you have done this, it will save it. Next is the staff remuneration. Salary can also be maintained through this application itself. The complete staff salary can be updated. Click on the select button and click on the staff salary update. The next screen will show the staff details, where they are having the account, all these details. Next is whether ESA applicable or PF applicable or PT applicable. These details can be given. Next is the earnings, all the particulars given. This is the per month, what is their salary. While giving per month salary, automatically it will take the per year account details also. Second is the earnings. Third is the deductions. What is the PF deduction, ESI deduction. If you select in the staff details PF ESI, it will show, otherwise it will not show. Also it will show the income tax, how need to be deducted. Here it is there, the TDS details, that is what is her income, what is her ATT, whatever it is, what is the income, then what is the standard deduction, how much is the taxable income, what is the tax. Then you can give here this 64,000 tax, how you want to collect. You want to collect in 1 month, or you want to collect every month divided by whatever month you are selecting. This amount will be divided into those months, and from salary it will automatically deduct. This way you can have the salary details also. Next is the generate payroll. Based on the attendance, whatever you are having, you can select it and generate, so that the payroll will be generated. Once the payroll generated, you can take the payslip also. You can select and click on the payslip. The payslip will come like this. Based on the salary, payslip will show. Next is the updating all staff attendance. One is the staff attendance. Here we are giving all the attendance. It is manual if we are giving. In case the attendance is coming through the biometric system, if some of the staff went out of office on any official duty, naturally the biometric attendance will show as a absent only. This can be make it present by the admin or the management giving the reason went out with official, whatever the reason you want to give, you can give. So that it will be known that why we make the absent of biometric system to present from here. The details will be available. Then you can update it so that the attendance will also be there. Next we are going to staff student. In this staff student there are class teacher mapping. First, each and every class we can select the class, and when you are clicking on the modify button, the teacher's name will show. You can select the teacher who is taking class teacher for this particular class. That can be select and save it so that it will show the class teacher names here. Next is the class-wise teacher mapping. One teacher may be, once you select, it will show like that. The class-wise teacher will show that different classes she is taking classes, which will be shown here. See, she is taking classes for all these classes. What are all the divisions? This will be shown here. Next is the subject-wise teacher mapping. One particular teacher will take classes for different subjects. When you click on the set button, non-set button, it will show that this teacher is taking for classes 10A Tamil, 10C Science, then 3rd Maths Computer Science, then D section Science, like that. One teacher may be handling a few subjects for different classes, which can be given here. Next is the timetable setup. Once it is yet to create, when click on this and modify, the timetable will set. So it will show like that. What is the period, what is the subject, and which teacher is taking classes. In sometimes two subjects are taken in the same class. You can set two subjects also. Suppose English and Maths will be there. Then who is the teachers taking? Suppose English. These two teachers are taking for the English and Maths. So that even one period two subjects are there. That can also be taken. In one period one subject is only there. That also can set it. And the timetable can be set like this. Next is the view timetable. You can see the timetable of the particular teacher. What are all the periods you can view. Next is the timetable substitution. Here it will show that which teacher is absent today. When you are clicking on the teacher absent, then what are all the teachers available for taking the class. You can select it. Once you assign substitute, so that apart from their regular classes, the teachers will take the classes of Binisha ma'am also, so that the assignment will be very easy here. Next is the students' homework. Homework can be given by the teachers by clicking the new. They can select the class. They can select the division. The subject teacher can select which subject she is going to give, and she can give that whatever is the homework is. Once she saved this, the next button will show what are all the subjects it is showing. So the homework will also be there. Whenever the homework is taken here, automatically in the parent app the message will go, or otherwise through SMS also you can send the homework to the parents. Next we are going to see the leave of the staff. Here on the dashboard will see what are all the leaves are applicable. Next is the leave types. What are all the leaves the school is having, whether it is a medical leave or casual leave. You can click on the new button. The next screen will show that. You can give all these details. Total how many leaves per year you want to give. Whether it is applicable for the gender or for all. That also can select. What is the whether probation period leave is applicable or not. That also can set. In a month how much leave they can take. Maximum leave how much in a month they can take. Maximum consecutively how much they can take. It is leave cycle for the academic year or for academic year or not, this can be given. Whether the leave balance is there, whether it will be carry forward or not, for that is both month, year, that also can be given. A week of leave. Week off is the leave to be concluded or that also can, once you give and save the button. Then it will show here what is the leave type, leave code, how many leaves, all these details will show. Next is the leave bank. In this leave bank, you can set it when click on the not set button. What are all the leaves, whether you can allow both leave or some staff you want to give only one leave. It depends upon the management whether to give all leave to all the staff or particular leave to particular staff. This can be set by the management. Next is the staff leave bank. It will show the leave bank, how much is the total leaves, applied leave how much, consumed how much, available how much, total leave how much. That is CL, ML. Both will be showing here. Next, the leave request can be done by the staff through their app itself. From date to, from which day whom they are leave type, what type of leave they want, whether ML or CL, whom they are requesting, then which period to which period they want, then first half to second half, that is full day means first half to second half. What is the reason? In case if it is a medical leave or marriage leave or anything, in case you want to upload the marriage invitation or the medical certificate, whatever it is, you can upload that also and apply for the leave. Instead of going to the principal room or management room for leave purpose, you can automatically apply it. When you are applying, this can be seen by the management or principal. It will show here whether they can approve it or reject it also. They can approve the full leave, they can approve the partial leave. It depends upon the requirement of the school. The management decision can be taken. Whenever they are approving or rejecting leave, this will be shown to the staff also. Next is the leave bank. Leave bank will show what is the academic year, leave type, how much, opening balance, leaves consumed, closing balance of that particular employee. It will show here the complete details. This is all about the leave management. Next is the SMS alerts. Basically, what are all the SMS the school want to send that can be sent through this. You can see here the classes and how many SMS was there, how many spent and how many is the remaining. Class-wise SMS record also. You can go through this. Next is the homework. The homework can be either given in the staff details as already mentioned. It will automatically go to the parents through their app itself. In case app is not available, you can select the section. You can select the division. Then what is the subject you can select. Name will be there. Then the contents will be there. This can be sent. With content and without content will also be available. If the content is given in the staff homework, that will be shown here. Without content means this is the message will go to the students. When clicking on the students, it will go. Either you can send to all students or particular student you want to select. You can select the students and also send the SMS. Next is the sudden holidays. If any sudden holidays happen, you can give the date, which date the sudden holiday is there because of the rain, because of any other problems. Then you can send it to the all classes, all divisions. Basically, it will go to all classes, all divisions. Select all the classes and holiday reason you can give. That reason will show here. Then when you are saving that, automatically the SMS will go to all the students. Next is the meeting and events. If the school is having any meeting or events, that can be conveyed to the parents. Once you are setting this, it will go automatically through the parent app also to the parents. or you can send the SMS. It depends upon the school what way they want to send. They can select it, giving all the details. They can send the meeting and events. Next is the late coming students details. If the students are daily coming late to the schools, this can be informed to the parents. The school can send the SMS for that particular student, or selecting the students who are all coming late together, they can send the SMS. Next is the fee. If the fee is not paid in time, that can also be informed to the parents. Selecting the student, selecting the class, selecting the section, you can send this SMS. Apart from that, there are one more option. Here all are the SMS text will be there. The same text will go. Apart from that, there is one more option, other SMS also. In this other SMS, you can create your SMS text on your own itself. Whether you can send it to the student or staff, you can select it. You want to send to the staff, then you can select that what type of staff you want to send. You can select it and give the text and send it. The birthday wishes, in case in the notification you set the birthday wishes, then it will show that who are all the birthday gone today, whose birthday is there. Those details will be shown on the start date wise and end date wise. Next, in the online test information, if any online test were given in the exam, this will be go through the SMS also to the students. What date, what is the examination is given. These details also can be taken here so that the students can see what is the exam details and all to apply for the online test. Reports of the modules whatever we discussed. First is the student module. In this student module, we can see the student details of all the details here. There are different type of reports are available. Whatever reports are need, which can be clicked and download, so that this will be available either in Word format, Excel format, as well as in PDF format. Next, the customizable student report. Apart from the student report, there is a customizable report also available. In case the school want to take any particular reports, that can be selected from here and download. This will come in Excel format. Next is the attendance details. The month attendance details of the children can be seen here. Total present, total absent, total leave, total holiday, total week off, number of days they worked. All these details will give here. Next is the fee module. In this fee reports, you can see first the fee defaulters, that is who are all not make the payment, that can be seen here. Then the opening balance, then the fee collection. The fee collection, you can give the start date and end date. You can see for all the stream or particular class you want to select. You can select it and you can see it. Next, we can go through the income and expenditure. The income and expenditure statement also you can see from the date, start date to end date you need to give. Here in the income, that when you click on this mark, you will see the details of the collection, as well as in the expenditure also it will show the details. Next, we can go through the students' performance in the exam module. The students' performance of the examination can be given by clicking the student name, whatever class you are selecting. The performance will be showing like this. That is the marks whatever they got for that particular examination you selected. What is the marks they got? This can be seen. Next is the exam wise report can be seen. When set on this, click on this, then you can download it. The report will come in PDF format. That is the total report. It is midterm wise, terminal wise, second midterm, second terminal, third midterm, third terminal. Apart from that, we can also have the exam wise report. The exam wise report, once you click on this, you can download. So that particular examination, whatever you selected, for that the format will be available. Next, you can download the hall ticket for the examination of the students. Select the student and download, or you can select all the students and download. This download will come like this. The school name, all these details along with the photograph, what are all the examinations, which examination in the forenoon, which examination in afternoon, along with the dates, all this detail will be available in the hall ticket. Next we are going to see the transport reports. In this you can see the transport details, in which what are all the students are using the vehicles for school purpose can be downloaded either in Excel format or in PDF format. The PDF format will be coming in this format. Next, it is about the library. In this you can see the overdue statement, book purchase statement, reservation list, issue reissue statements and subscribers list. Next is the staff. If the attendance is coming through a biometric system, you can see the complete details for the salary purpose, what are all the days present, what are all the days holidays, if it is leave or anything, all the details it will show here. Then you can see day attendance, daily what is the attendance they can see. Today who are all present, who are all not present, that can be seen. Early time report, who are all the teachers gone early or late come to school. These details can also be seen in the staff reports. Next, this is nothing to do with the application, it is for the social purpose. As we are collecting the blood group of all the students and parents, everybody. So we can have the, suppose anybody need any blood group for serious conditions, we can search it. For those parents or teachers or students, we can send a request so that anybody can help for this purpose. I hope the demo is useful and given the complete details. If any details are required, request you to please contact. I am Lakshmi. My number is 98442 68099. Thank you.